All right, I'm recording. So Shirley, welcome aboard. What I want you to do first and foremost is go to teamofhope.com. So it's team like a sports team, T-E-A-M, of O-F, hope, H-O-P-E.com. Perfect. I want you to bookmark this site. Okay. This will be a site you go to on a regular basis. That right there is a call schedule. And so I'll try to keep you updated with emails and stuff on this call schedule, but it's right there for you 24/7. I try to keep it pretty accurate and up to date.
Okay.
Now we're going to kind of fly through some stuff today, but it'll just kind of be giving you assignments as you go. And by the end of this 30 minutes, you should be really ready to rock and roll. So scroll down a little bit. You'll see the call schedule there. Scroll down there in the body.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is over there.
Yeah, those are my downloads. I'm not sure.
Okay. No problem. Oh, I haven't seen that before. Oh, by the way, just for future reference, you see the blog archives on the right over there?
I do.
You see I got 69 of them in 2018?
Yes.
You might want to just scroll through those at some time at your leisure. There's some really cool stuff over there. I would not go back to 2017. You're welcome to if you want to, but a lot of stuff has been evolved and gotten better. So I'd focus mostly on the 2018 stuff.
Okay. And what, if you would say for a new person using their time and energy correctly, what do you recommend as far as weekly calls that are?
We're going to go through that right now.
Okay.
You see the next part right there, stop, where it says Cepeda morning calls?
I do.
If I was going to do one thing with a new person, it would be to really encourage them to be on those morning calls. Every day is a different topic. But if a person will plug into those calls for an extended period of time, 30, 60, 90 days, you'll have all the skills you need to be successful in this business and the right mindset too.
Okay.
So if I was going to do one thing, it'd be those Cepeda morning calls.
Okay. And from the other day, I gathered they're running about 30 minutes.
Yeah, they about 30 minutes. We try to keep it 30 minutes.
Okay.
Sometimes they'll get a long-winded speaker like me, and they'll go 40 or 45, but 30 is the goal.
Okay. All right.
Now, the next thing is to receive instant text messages about all Cepeda stuff. I already had you do that the other day, but I'm trying to teach you everything right now. So when you teach a new person, you won't skip around and miss things.
Right.
So this sheet right here is a great place to go to help a new person get started because I got it all documented. And then when I'm training someone like you, if I think it's something, I'll add it. I'll keep this updated. So it will be the most current, up to date. So the next part, it says get started training, click here. So go ahead and click there where it says click here. Okay, so top thing there, number one is your 90-day action plan with Kathy Coover, the founder. So again, you don't have to do all this stuff, but if you want to, you can real quick. Text to 88588. Text that 90-day APEN. And you'll be on her updates, Kathy Coover's updates for the 90-day action plan.
Okay.
I'm sitting here trying to scroll down for you, but scroll down a little bit more. It ain't working. Yeah. Okay. See that link there where it's got ISA, FYI? Go and click there. This will actually take you to the same thing, her text opt-in, which you just took note of. But if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see this actually gives you access. Yeah, see the text? I just put that on the page itself, but it's right there too, okay?
Yep. Come
on down a little bit more. Right there, the getting started 90-day action plan. You can purchase a spiral bound notebook. I have one. It's in the other room. But you can also download a free copy right there at istrengthsbusiness.com.
I did see this. I read through that the other day.
Great. I really recommend this for new people. Veterans like you and me, a lot of it's, we already know this stuff, but it's all about duplication. So
it is, yeah.
You want to get your people to go through this process. And take a few minutes and actually fill out that notebook and use it. And again, that's something I, as your coach, really like to know some of those things, like your why and different things.
It's helpful. Yeah, that's why you know how to work with people if they're stuck or.
You got it. You got it. Yeah. All right, so that's pretty much it for here. Let's go back to the Team of Hope page. You see, we're kind of flying at a high level. There's some homework there to do, but it's really important. The next part we've already done, but I reemphasize: get on the text alert, the calls. So come on down under that. The next part is the besetfreelife.com. Click on members only and register.
I
Again,
did.
I had you do that the other day, so I know I'm being repetitive, but again, for full everything, I'm going through it again. But that's something you definitely want your new people to do. When you do that, they become part of the team and they become part of the system. You don't have to worry about every morning sending them a text to remind them to be on the call because the Cepeda system will do it for you. They spend a ton of money communicating with us through their text marketing system. So I use it. Why reinvent the wheel?
Yeah, no, it also is a time saver too, right?
And it reminds people. It takes a while to create a new habit. And so getting that text alert, oh yeah, I need to be on that. So it really helps. If go ahead and scroll down a little bit more, but if you can't be on those calls, they do record them all. They're on Be Set Free Life in the member access area. All right, big events. I can't promote big events enough to people that want to grow a big business.
Yeah,
If you just
I
want
like
to make,
to.
if you just want to make a little income, hey, don't worry about it. But if you want to make a big income, I don't know anybody. I've never seen an exception of anybody who's made it big in this industry without being part of the big events. So
Yeah, I agree. I love the events.
I can't say that has always been true with me, but it is now. When I first joined IceGenx a little over a year ago, I was just sick of the big events, and I made myself go. And I remembered when I was there why I have to go. It was like,
Yeah,
oh yeah. I already believed, I already knew this was the right company. But when I went, you just catch the spirit of the company, especially the Express University that the Cepedas do. Without a doubt, that is the best experience I've ever had at an event. You just catch the heartbeat of the Cepedas, and it was absolutely wonderful.
right.
All right, the next part is Celebration in Nashville, then Express University. Those are the two big events. Highly, highly recommend them. Both those will sell out pretty quickly. So as you're starting to develop your team here, kind of encourage them not to dilly-dally on getting their tickets. If it does sell out, there are people at the last minute trying to sell their tickets that bottom and stuff comes up. But why take a chance on that? I mean, get your ticket. If people buy the value pack, they get a $75 coupon on the celebration ticket.
Yeah, so, I think that's really smart of the company to do that.
I think so too.
Yeah, it's nice.
Come on down and click on that next link. That's the Getting Started Right training I did.
Here?
Nope, up above that.
Oh, here.
Right there. All right, now this is a recording of another train just like this one I did at the top there. If you like this, if it's done, I might replace this one with yours. Yours will be a little more recent. The next thing is really important, IceGenx.com welcome page. Go ahead and click on that. And again, a lot of this you can come back to and go into a lot more detail. I'm just kind of giving you an overview.
Sure.
This is how you start a new person. This is after a year of being in this business. Had I known what I know now a year ago, my business would be 10 times bigger than it is now, just because I know how to start people now. And a lot of these tools are new. The company's really evolved.
Yeah. So I know the app is new. Yeah.
Come on down a little bit. That IsaLife app is brand new.
Yep. I did register on that.
You're awesome. Come on down to number 2 then. Let me, just for training purposes, that IsaLife app is more for a customer experience, but it's also you as a coach to be able to coach your customers without having to do all the grunt work. So it's a phenomenal tool that they've come up with. I mean, they've spent a ton of money developing that thing, and it's a game changer.
Yeah, I listened to the podcast that took place in is it NYOK?
Yeah, NYKO.
Yeah, NYKO. Okay, yeah, I listened to that the other day.
Kickoff.
Yeah, and they talked about that in detail.
All right, this IsaBody challenge. I wasted the first 9-10 months in the business without being involved in this. I heard about it. It sounded good. But it was one of those things. It was, so what? I didn't do it. I highly recommend this to every brand new person, whether they're just a customer or whether they want to build a business. That IsaBody challenge is a no-brainer once you understand it. It doesn't cost anything to get in.
Yeah.
You sign up for it, and now you get this whole community of people to encourage you through the process of transforming your body. And worst case scenario, you complete the 16 weeks. You don't have to grow your muscles or lose weight or do anything. You just have to complete it, write an essay about your experience, and you get a $200 coupon for free food. It's like, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, yeah.
You can do 3 of them a year. So that's $600 a year in free food.
It's fantastic.
And so I encourage everybody to get on this. Now that I know more about the business and I got my first $200 coupon, it's like, oh, Chuck, I could have got one of those earlier. But now that I know more about the business, this is the glue. People that get in the IsaBody challenge, the retention rate is I forget the numbers, but it's crazy. I mean, it's like the difference between 20% and 80% retention.
Is it really?
The retention is just off the chart if people get in the Ice and Body Challenge.
What is it about that challenge that creates the environment for people to stay?
There's just a community of people that are going to support you. And when you got concerns or issues, you can address them and get them addressed. And you see the belief level as you see other people succeeding. It's just, you're all of a sudden part of a community. It's just bigger than just a product now. You're part of a team. You're a community.
Did they do that through a Facebook page?
Yeah, there's a Facebook page. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So if you haven't signed up for that already, that is high on your priority list.
I will do it.
All right, come on down to number 3. Now, whether the person is just a customer or a builder, they still need to learn how to share so they can get free vouchers and free food. And if somebody says, I absolutely don't want to share, say, God bless you, you don't have to. It's no big deal. If you watch a good movie, if you don't want to tell nobody about it, you don't have to, but we really encourage it. So this is it right here. Again, for sake of time, if you don't mind, let's not watch this, but there's a video right there on that link. You share, they share, repeat.
Yeah, I've watched it.
Perfect. So again, I'm just taking you through everything. So I want you to be able to train your people the right way. Not everyone's going to be as proactive as you were and have already done everything you've done. So you got to kind of walk them through, do this, do this, do this.
Well, I'm trying to just get where I need to be.
I know. I'm excited for you.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. There's a lot to. And what did I click on to get to here? I mean, I would definitely feel a little intimidated after like train someone on this tomorrow.
Welcome to Isagenix.com. We'll get you there.
Okay.
Welcome to Isagenix.com. But one of the things I've done for my team is I've created this blog or teamofhope.com. So if you go to teamofhope.com, you just kind of follow the Getting Started Right links at the bottom of that first page.
Okay.
They'll get you back here again if you want.
Okay, great.
And I really recommend you use that because I got the call schedule right there.
Yeah, perfect.
It makes it easy. It's one place to go to get your stuff. All right, that's really it for this. But this is so important. We did not have this a month ago. This is brand new. This 1, 2, 3. It's brand new. I love it.
Great.
There, you can see the video right there.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I watched it the other day.
Great. So let's go back to teamofhope.com again.
All right.
Perfect. All right. The next thing is the ISOTools app. My wife and I have been professional network marketers for quite a while now, and we have always had to develop our own marketing system.
Mm-hmm.
I have spent, on average, about $60 a month for that system throughout my career. I mean, that's just about the average price for a decent system.
Sure.
It's got my campaigns, it's got my contacts, it's got the ability to do email blast without having to worry about spam because it's got the right stuff in it to where I'm not spamming people. It's got the opt-out, all the things you need to have. So I've always had that. When we get into Isagenix, we developed it again. And then months into this, my wife and I discovered this ISOTools app, and it's like 10 times better than any marketing system I've ever had. It's like, you got to be kidding me. This is available. So if you click on that link, and it's also in your Isagenix back office. But if you click on that link.
Right here, ISOTools?
Yep, that's it. No, let's see. Yep, that's it.
Oh, Sound Concepts. I know.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, Sound Concepts has been around a long time.
Oh my gosh. They're just wonderful.
Yeah, they do.
So there's 2 options here. There's the desktop option, which gives you the desktop and the app on your mobile device. That's $14.99 a month, I think it is. And then the app alone without the desktop is like $9.95 a month. It's really the only extra tool that I know of that you got to pay a little money for. But again, if I'm talking to a professional, they know that that's the biggest bargain in the world.
Yeah, it is. No,
I've paid so much more than that for other stuff. So anyway, it's all right there.
What does this do in a nutshell, Chuck? Is this automatically hook up to your downline? Are you sending emails from here? Is that what I'm saying?
Yes, all the above and more. Whenever I've got a prospect, you were asking me, what do I send to my people? I just go right to my app and I pick out the video that's appropriate for them and I send it to them. If they need the 100-pound club, boom, I click a link and send it. If I want to share it on social media, text, email, it's all right in my app. So I've got it on my desktop and my phone, but that's when you're asking, what do I send to people? This is the tool that makes it so easy to know what to send.
Okay.
They got success stories and testimonials. It's got the key videos for young people, for everybody. Now, there is a free option. It's called isomovies.com.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
So if someone's, for whatever reason, the $14.95 a month is a big deal to them, there is a free option. But the thing with the ISA movies, that's just the company's overall website and the videos, but you don't know when they watch it. So when you're using the system, I get notified that I've got a prospect that's interested because I get a notification, both email and text, that my prospect has opened my video. I love that.
Now, do you, Chuck, are you adding in your email list here, or can you take it from contacts, or can it?
They have to opt in here. So
Okay.
they have to watch one of your videos and opt in. I did not upload my database here.
Okay.
I don't know if you can actually. I actually still use an outside email marketing service for that. And I'm already so familiar with it, I haven't really tested that here. So
yeah, I used Constant Contact for years, and I actually tried to call them. They haven't called back. Because I kind of discontinued that, and I don't know if you can get your info back again.
I don't know if you can or not. I use a source called Lead Outcome. A guy who had a network marketing company actually developed it for his own company, and then it became so successful, he ended up getting rid of his company and just doing the email marketing system.
Okay.
So highly recommend you get this and use it. It's got everything. I mean, I love the ICE apps. My wife does a training on this once a month. And so as people can go back and watch her recordings of trainings she's done in the past, the company has great video trainings on it. But also she's available to help you with specific questions. She's kind of made herself into an expert on ISA tools.
Good. No, that's wonderful. Yeah, I am looking for something like this for sure, because trying to recreate and grab a PDF here and a photo that's applicable there.
I literally get goosebumps when you're scrolling through this, because I'm like, this is like manna from heaven. I love it. All right, let's go back to Team of Hope. All right, let's pause for just a minute. I'm not going to pause the recording, but I want to pause. I just noticed something I don't have anywhere in my notes. It's very important. In your back office, I think I had you go to the resources and then to manage my website. And I had you change it to the suggested website homepage. Is that correct?
Yeah, I did not do that step yesterday.
Okay, but it's okay. I just noticed it's not in my notes here, and it should be.
Okay.
It should be, because that's important, because that's going to really make your homepage very user-friendly. So when a prospect goes there, there's a short video. It's a Transform Your Life video, which is the #1 video we send out to prospects. So they'll see that, and then it'll be on your homepage, so they can get more information right there.
Okay, so you wrote that to me in the Facebook message, so I just need to go back and follow those notes then.
Right, and I'm going to make myself a note to update my notes here, so I have that in here, because that's fairly new. Farmer John Arding made me aware of that. Okay. But I do highly recommend. They got a default page, which is good, but the suggested page is so much better. Okay, so the next thing on here is business cards. They got a really good deal on business cards. We got right there. And notice that promo code underneath that. You get, it's okay, you get a great deal on the business cards. I recommend the card with your picture on there. My pocket here.
I don't see that one, or is it up here somewhere?
I use the one with my picture on there.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah.
And that way, as I'm meeting people at networking events, they kind of remember me if they see my picture on there. So that's one I recommend. You can do whatever you want, though. Go back.
They also say that people have a hard time throwing out a business card with a photo on it. It's an emotional reason.
Yep. Go back to the left again, the other way. So maybe.
I don't see any.
Yeah, I don't see any arrow either.
Yep.
Yeah, no biggie.
Never mind. Okay.
Scroll down a little bit. I saw some that caught my attention. Anyway, there's all kinds of tools here. I just basically am recommending the business cards at this point. If you like I told you, I do a little of everything so I can train people. Right. My wife and I'll do like trade shows, and we'll do stuff like that. I don't recommend that for everybody, but if you do decide to do it, they got like the tablecloths, and they got everything you need here.
Yeah, I'm good at that kind of thing. Years ago, I did corporate fitness for Bally's for about 12 years. And I
Right.
just felt like I had my time behind the table saying, hey, how you doing? Hey.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't
I'm
like
kind of weird. I enjoy that stuff.
Yeah.
So anyway, the main thing I wanted to show you here was the business cards. There is that promo code that I've got on teamofhope.com, and it will get you like 250 cards for like $20 or something. It's an incredible deal to get you started.
Okay. And what do you put on your Isagenix site?
Actually, you know, while we're talking, what I do is I put globalchuck.com, which is a site that I got for myself.
Mm-hmm.
And then I actually redirect that to my Isagenix site. So
yeah, well, that's what I'm going to be doing because I'm redoing my Dr. Shirley's site, and that's what I thought I would put it right on there.
Absolutely. And not everybody has a site like that, so obviously they
yeah,
yes, definitely.
Yeah, no, it's good. And I also, you know, you had a Facebook page. It was Dr. Shirley Says, and I got about 1,100 people on there. So
that's crazy.
I can resurrect that. I'm going to actually start doing some Facebook Lives tomorrow. I thought that'd be a good way to kind of get my face out there again in relation to health, because it's mostly been in relation to travel the last year. So it's okay. I'll bring that back around.
You'll nail it. And what you can do is you can basically just journal your story. You know, hey, I'm just getting started with this, you know, and just kind of journal your story, and people will just start watching you and following you, and you'll pick up people all along the way.
Yeah, no, I definitely have over the years. I just kind of need to reestablish myself. Is that something, you know, that I'm doing again? You know, because I kind of left, you know, doing that for about a year or so. But people like what I have to say. I've done a ton of Facebook Lives, and I've got a YouTube channel, and you know, a lot of stuff like that.
So. Can't wait. I know, Mike. There's a new promo card. That's something new, but the other one will still work too. And ours is a little better. You get a little better discount. So again, that promo code is on teamofhope.com on the instructions. Let's go back to Team of Hope. And what's next? We got okay, there's a promo code. You see it, cards 4.
Yes.
FOUR 20. The next one is registered at bsetfreelife.com. Again, you did that.
I did.
It's the second time I've told him to do it. It's pretty important, obviously. And then I've got the call presentation schedule there at the very bottom link.
Yes.
Now, if you go back to the bsetfreelife.com site there, you notice that says getting started info is here once you can log in.
Yes.
You got to register first. So I don't know if they've approved you yet or not. They probably have, because he's trying to do it every morning and afternoon. So you've probably been approved.
I did it late yesterday afternoon.
You're probably approved then. So let's try it. Go ahead and click on bsetfreelife.com. And then scroll down just a little bit. This is also where you get your celebration tickets.
Okay.
Well, slow down. See the get access over there on the right? First of all, the celebration tickets are down there on the left, that big blue box. Yeah, there.
I thought that was the university.
What did I say? Celebration. You're exactly right. I'm saying the wrong thing. It is Express University. That you buy here, because this is Herb and Patty's team event, and it's their team site.
I see. Okay.
Now, they are putting this event on the corporate back office soon. Once they do that, it'll sell out like that. So they're trying to get as many of us that are on their team to buy tickets in advance as we can.
I see.
My wife and I are leaders, so what we did is we bought like 6 tickets.
Mm-hmm.
So people that come on later that it's sold out, we'll have tickets to sell them at our cost to where we get our people there. It's very important. Mm-hmm. So if you go back up a little bit, there should be there it is, get access on the right there. We're almost done. How are we doing on time? Oh, yeah, we're doing great.
Pretty well.
Come on down just a little bit. That's Herb and Patty being recognized as the #1 income earners in the company. Try putting your email and your password in there. I'll stop the recording here, just saying hold on. Okay, so now in this back office, there's a wealth of information here. This is exclusive to the Cepeda team. I feel very honored that we get to be a part of it. The main thing I do back here is over here on the new associate guide. You see where it says get started, getting started?
I do, yes.
Now, again, as a veteran in the industry, a lot of this is going to be, oh, yeah, I got all this. But please take just a few minutes to go through it, because you're going to want to train your new people on these things. Here are the 7 things that the Cepedas teach. And again, to me, it was a breath of fresh air, because I've always been the one bringing this type of information to my team.
Yes.
And now the Cepedas have it. All I can do is teach what they already teach. And then the morning calls, reinforce all this every week. It's
Yeah.
absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I mean, it's been the same thing for myself over the years. I've always been, the leader, and it's nice to be, led and to be in a different situation with people, that have been super successful. So I appreciate that.
So again, we're not going to take the time right now, but it's super important. Just take a few minutes and go through each of these 7 steps.
Okay.
The one I like the best is number 5. In fact, I've actually been using that again recently.
I like number 5. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got you and 2 other people right now that have really committed to make that happen. I did it. I didn't even know about this training at the time. I saw what it took to get to the top of the pay plan. I put a game plan together to do it and did it. And I made over $5,000 in my first 5 weeks. So it can be done. It wasn't easy. Not many people do it, but it can be done. There's been people do a lot more. But anyway, it's a good goal.
It is.
If you miss by a little bit, it's still a good month. Okay. Also here we got scripts. So if you go back up to where it says getting started, put your mouse over that. Come on, what is it doing? Okay, there it is. New associate. If you come down to scripts, well, I'm going too fast here. Slow down. Okay, mouse over getting started. Scripts and emails here. I have a tendency, and this is a weakness. I'm not proud of this. It's something I'm working on, and you can hold me accountable. But I have a weakness of winging it. The problem with winging it is it doesn't duplicate.
No, I know.
And so if you'll learn to submit yourself like I am learning to submit myself and actually use these scripts, when you use a script and your person hears you using a script, it automatically increases their belief level that they can do it too.
Absolutely. No,
so all the scripts are here. You kind of go through them. Now, Patty Cepeda has asked the leaders on the team, and you are now a leader on the team because of your background. As you're using this, if you find some things that, can be updated a little bit, tell her. And she'll get this updated, but it's still a great base to use.
Okay. No, I am really impressed with all the information that's available. It's going to take me a little bit to get through everything, but I'm committed to do that.
Like I said, if I had known this a year ago when I started, I would have been 10 times ahead of where I'm at.
Yeah.
And it was here, and I'm sure people told me, but I just never got somebody to hold my hand and make me go through it like I should have. But anyway, that's what I'm doing with you.
Well, good. Yeah.
All right. So those are the 2 main things back here, the getting started right, those 7 steps, and then the scripts. Those are the most important things. And really, that's it, Shirley. It's a matter now of just basically building your list and then coming back here and following these scripts that are appropriate. And then again, any feedback you've got on these scripts, she wants to update these scripts. So if you see something that just doesn't sound current or common, ask. You've got Patty's attention now. She wants to help you personally, so feel free to reach out and be of help. If you haven't read the book Go Pro by Eric Worre.
Of course I have.
I know, but I just reread it again, and it was like I was just at a stage of my life where I was just prepared for it, I guess.
Yeah.
But it was like these things just popped off the page to me. And little stuff like you've got to be willing to be socially unaccepted to some friends for a little while to be successful in this industry. It's just a fact of life. And if you're not willing to do that, then that's okay. But you're probably just going to be a customer.
Yeah.
I was just talking to a guy today, and that was his big hang up. Now, had I not just read that book, I wouldn't have covered that topic with him. And I don't know if he ever would have got over it. He told me about a situation where he had some guy in Amway who was just bugging him and bugging him and bugging him. I said, well, first of all, we don't bug people. We educate, we give them the knowledge, and then we let them decide. And that's really what we do. And so it's really different. And he told me the story about how he started calling this guy Soapy to get him to leave him alone. And I said, hey, you could use that in your story. Tell people you know what it's like, and that's not what we do. But I do want you to be educated before you tell me no. I want you to know what you're saying no to.
Yeah.
And he really liked that. So, again, that book, Go Pro, I appreciate you've read it, so have I, but I recommend that you use that throughout your team. The Cougars really like Eric Worre, too. So you'll see him at major events and stuff, so it kind of just ties together.
Yeah, no, he's good. I used to buy, like dozens of them, and I would send them to every new consultant.
Yeah. All right. You're awesome. I really look forward to work with you. As you go through this material, jot down your questions. We'll get back together. The schedule for the rest of this week tonight, we've got the Zoom meeting Wednesday night is one of my favorites. Herb and Patty do it a lot themselves. There's a couple named Murray and Susan Miller that are big-time millionaires on the team. They do it some Wednesday nights.
Is this a
Jessica
business
Johnson.
call? I'm sorry to interrupt. Is this a call to bring people that may be looking at the business?
Yeah, this is Monday night. Remember, was more product oriented.
Right.
Tonight is all business oriented.
And okay, and is this at 9:00 Eastern?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yeah, I've got a board meeting tonight. It starts at 7. I'd like to get out of there before 9, but I may not, be able to. But I'll jump on as soon as I get home. All right, I got a couple people that I may ask to get on this tonight, and I have a couple more questions. I don't know if you want to, turn the recording off.
I do, but let me say a couple more things before we
do. Oh yeah, okay.
Thursday at 2:30 p.m. my time, which is 3:30 p.m. your time, I do a weekly call for my team over in the UK. So for some people, the afternoon's better than evening. And so that's kind of like an overview.
Okay.
We also talk about upcoming international expansion and things like that and how they can get plugged in. Tomorrow, I'm actually going to have a former professional basketball player, Versal Shaw, as my guest speaker. He's got a really unique perspective on this business. Mm-hmm. And it will be recorded if you can't join us live, but that's Thursday. Saturday, I'm doing a double header. Kwang Soo Shin at noon Eastern does a weekly call. I make it mandatory for my leaders. It's just phenomenal. This is the guy that opened up Korea twice. He's an expert in international expansion. I've learned a ton of things from him. So I really recommend that big time. We do not record those calls. So that is one, if you absolutely cannot be on the live, you need to get with one of us at R and get our notes because it is awesome.
Okay, and then this is all going to be on that call list that's on the Team of Hope.
Absolutely. The one thing that's not on that call list, but I will put it on there as soon as we're done. In fact, I'll make myself a note. I am going to do a Getting Started Right call like this for another brand new guy at 1 p.m. Eastern on Saturday. So if you end up having 2 or 3 new people by then, we can plug them into that same call and do several people at the same time.
Okay. All right. That sounds great.
All right. Let me shut the recording off. For those who watch this recording, we wish you the best of success. There's no luck involved. You do the work. The system's in place. You will succeed. God bless you.